What if I told you that the most significant gift you have in life is the ability to change, to transform, and to begin anew? What if every day you woke up, you understood that you're always one decision away from a completely different life? That thought alone is transformative. It's a reminder that all the days leading up to this moment, every mistake, every success, every belief about who you are, none of it defines you unless you let it. Think about this. We live in a perpetual crossroads of two imaginary worlds, the past and the future. The past, for all its lessons and experiences, is gone. It holds no tangible power over us except for the meaning we assign to it. And yet, for so many of us, it acts like a chain, binding us to old versions of ourselves that no longer serve who we want to become. The metaphor of the elephant tied to a chair illustrates this perfectly. When young elephants are tethered, they're not strong enough to break free, and over time, they accept the rope as an immovable boundary. Even when they grow strong enough to shatter it, they don't try, because the mental chains remain. The same principle applies to us. The limitations we accept from our past often have no bearing on our present or future. The truth is, we are not confined by the rope. We are confined by the belief that it cannot be broken. This is why mornings matter. They symbolize a clean slate. You wake up and yesterday's rain no longer dictates today's weather. The mistakes, the doubts, the "I'm not good enough" narratives, they don't belong here unless you invite them. Let's break this down further. Think about the stories you tell yourself. I'm not a morning person. I let people walk all over me. I'm awkward. I can't do public speaking. These statements might have been true in the past. Maybe you struggled once. Maybe you've made mistakes. But what does that have to do with this moment? What does it have to do with the decision you're about to make right now? Realizing that your identity is fluid, that you are not defined by who you were yesterday, is a superpower. It's like taking off a raincoat because the storm has passed. The sun is out. It's time to adapt and embrace the new day. Now, how do you make this transformation practical? It starts with identifying who you want to be. Not who you were, but who you aspire to become. Start small. Read books like Atomic Habits or The Power of Habit to understand that change doesn't have to be overwhelming. It's about tiny adjustments. Waking up 10 minutes earlier, saying no to something that doesn't serve you, or taking a single step toward a dream you've put on hold. Wake up and focus not on what happened, but on what can happen. Instead of thinking about what might go wrong, train your mind to visualize what could go right. Each day is an opportunity to realign your path. But here's the challenge. This mindset isn't just for the good days. It's for the tough ones too. When you feel restless, uninspired, or stuck in negativity, that's when this perspective matters most. Those feelings often stem from focusing on the past, on regrets, failures, or old narratives. They distract you from the endless possibilities ahead. Imagine you're sitting at a table with two plates, one filled with the past, heavy and stale, and the other filled with the future, light, vibrant, and full of potential. Which will you choose? Every decision you make is a step toward one of these plates. You can choose to dwell in what was, or you can start building what could be. No one is going to hand you this transformation. No one will shake you by the shoulders and say, "You're better than this." That realization has to come from within. Think about the moments in your life when you felt most empowered. Chances are they came from realizing your own strength. Maybe you faced a fear, walked away from a toxic relationship, or took a leap of faith. Those moments remind you that the key to your freedom has always been in your hands. So why not start living like it? Why not ask yourself the hard questions? Am I spending time with people who lift me up? Am I pursuing things that align with my values? Am I living a life that feels authentic to me? Time is relentless. Months turn into years in the blink of an eye, and none of it is guaranteed. If you don't take the time to reflect and make changes, life will pass you by. No one is going to pause it for you. But here's the beauty of it. You don't need permission to change. You have all the tools you need to build the life you want. Yes, those tools require effort, vision, and persistence. but they're waiting for you to pick them up. Maybe today is the day you cut away the parts of your life that no longer serve you, the people, habits, or beliefs that drain your energy. They don't deserve a place in your future. Stop living on autopilot, doing things because you've always done them. If you're unhappy, change something. Life isn't a script you have to follow. It's a draft you can rewrite. The walls you think are holding you back, they're just stories you've told yourself. Break them down. See your life not as it is, but as it could be. What if today you created a new chapter, one that excites you, that fills you with purpose when you wake up and satisfaction when you go to bed? No one can hand you that story. It has to come from you. John Maxwell's The 21 Irrefutable Laws of Leadership talks about the power of momentum. He argues that instead of avoiding the heat in the kitchen, we should focus on creating it. This applies to our own lives as well. We are not spectators. We have the power to create the changes we want to see. Momentum doesn't just happen, it's self-made. It starts with a decision, followed by action, then another action. Before you know it, that small snowball has become an avalanche of progress. Think of the circus elephants again. They've adapted to a reality that no longer exists. Humans do the same. We normalize situations that fall short of what we deserve because they feel familiar or safe. But safety isn't the same as fulfillment. Creating momentum might mean stepping out of your comfort zone. It might mean taking risks, making mistakes, facing fears. But those are the moments that propel you forward. They're the stepping stones to greatness. Imagine standing at the base of a mountain, looking up at the peak. Safety might keep you at the bottom, but courage gets you to the top. And yes, the climb will be hard. You'll stumble, you'll doubt yourself, but every step will take you closer to the view you've been dreaming of. Risk is uncomfortable, but it's also necessary. Without it, you can't grow. Without vulnerability, you can't connect deeply with others or with your own potential. Think about the decisions you've avoided because they felt risky. Applying for a new job, pursuing a creative passion, or even saying no to something that drains you. What if those decisions held the key to your happiness? Yes, you might fail. People might doubt you. But what's the alternative? Staying stuck in a life that doesn't inspire you. That's the real failure. Through every challenge, heartbreak, loss, setbacks, life teaches you resilience. It shows you that falling isn't the end. It's the beginning of your comeback. The lows prepare you for the highs, and every failure lays the foundation for your greatest achievements. Life is a teacher, and its lessons are everywhere if you're willing to learn. It's in the moments when you feel small, overlooked, or unworthy that you discover your strength. It's in the risks you take, the dreams you chase, and the challenges you overcome that you find your purpose. So, start today. Write down what you want to change. Make a list of the things that bother you and the steps you can take to address them. Take control of your life. No one will do it for you. No one will remind you that you're capable of greatness. That realization has to come from within. Remember, you're the architect of your life. You hold the pen, and every day is a blank page. Choose to write a story that excites you. Choose to create momentum. Choose to live boldly. Time will keep ticking, but it's what you do with it that matters. Step into the world of potential that awaits you. Pull on that imaginary rope. Break free from the limits you've accepted, and start building the life you deserve. Your next chapter starts now. Your next. The sun has just risen, and a new day is here, full of possibilities, challenges, and opportunities. Have you ever stopped to think about what makes each new day so powerful? What if today was the day that changed everything for you? What if today you decided to take control of your life and step into the version of yourself that you've always known was possible? Think about this. Every morning is a fresh start. The mistakes of yesterday don't have to carry over into today. The doubts, the fears, the regrets, they don't have to define you. You hold the power to choose what this day will be. Every day you're given a new chance to reimagine who you are and who you are becoming. Let's take a moment to reflect on the fact that you are here, right now, in this very moment, with all the potential in the world. No matter where you've been or what you've gone through, you have the ability to rise up and create the life you deserve. This is the time to focus on your goals, to focus on what you want to achieve, and to remind yourself that you are capable of achieving more than you've ever imagined. What if today you told yourself that you are strong enough to face the challenges ahead? What if today you made the conscious decision to embrace the discomfort that comes with growth? Growth is never easy. It's uncomfortable, it's hard, and it often feels uncertain. But the discomfort is where the magic happens. It's in those moments when you feel like giving up, when you feel like you can't go any further, that you are truly growing. Look at the obstacles you've faced in your life. Think about the moments when you thought you would never make it through, yet here you are. You are stronger than you think, braver than you believe, and more resilient than you realize. Every challenge you've faced has made you who you are today, and now you have the power to take those lessons and move forward with strength. It's time to stop waiting for the right time to change. The right time is now. The best time to start living the life you want is today, not tomorrow, not next week, not next year. Today, the sooner you begin, the sooner you'll realize that the path you're on is the one you chose, and it is leading you to the life you've always dreamed of. Every morning is a gift, a new beginning, a blank slate. The past is gone, and the future is yet to be written. What you do today will determine the course of your future, and it all starts with the decisions you make right now. You are in control of your thoughts, your actions, and your destiny. Don't let fear hold you back from the life you deserve. Don't let past failures define your future. Every mistake, every setback, every disappointment is just another lesson on your journey. The people who succeed are not the ones who never fail. They are the ones who keep going no matter what. Now let's talk about the power of mindset. What if you chose to wake up every morning with a positive attitude? What if, instead of focusing on what could go wrong, you focused on what could go right? Imagine how different your day would be if you looked at every challenge as an opportunity, every setback as a stepping stone, and every mistake as a lesson to be learned. It all begins with your mindset. You have the power to change the way you see the world, and in turn, the way the world sees you. If you believe you can, you will. If you believe you can't, you won't. It's that simple. The power of your thoughts is limitless. Your mind is your greatest tool, and it's time to use it to your advantage. Every successful person in history has faced obstacles. They've been knocked down, rejected, and told they weren't good enough, but they didn't give up. They didn't let their circumstances define them. They chose to keep going, to keep pushing, and to keep fighting. And that's what you need to do too. So, today, make a commitment to yourself. Commit to being the best version of yourself. Commit to putting in the work, to taking action, to pushing through the tough times, and to staying focused on your goals. Commit to being resilient in the face of adversity, and to always remembering that you are capable of more than you think. The road ahead may not always be easy. There will be moments of doubt, moments when you want to quit. But remember that it's those very moments that define you. When you keep going, when you push past the pain, that's when you experience true growth. You are the architect of your own life. You have the power to create the future you want, but you have to take action. You have to make the choice to move forward, to rise above your fears, and to become the person you were always meant to be. Today is the day to start living your best life. Today is the day to take charge of your destiny and stop letting fear or self-doubt control you. You have everything you need inside you to succeed. Don't wait for someone else to give you permission to go after your dreams. Don't wait for the perfect moment, because that moment is now. So, As you step into this new day, remember this: you are powerful, you are capable, you are deserving of everything you dream of, and no matter what happens today, keep moving forward. Keep believing in yourself, keep pushing towards your goals, and know that the best is yet to come. Now, go out and make today count. Write your own story and make it a story of strength, resilience, and success. Your future starts today. Good morning. Today is the day to rise above any limitations, to step forward with courage and determination, and to embrace the full potential within you. Every morning, you are given a new opportunity to begin again, to redefine your purpose, and to decide who you are becoming. But here's the question: what are you waiting for? What's stopping you from making today the day that changes everything? We often think of change as something that happens over time, but the truth is that change begins in an instant. The moment you decide to take action, the moment you commit to a new path, you set the wheels of transformation into motion. Think about your goals. Think about your dreams. What would your life look like if you committed to them today? Imagine where you would be a year from now if you took one step every day toward your greatest aspirations. Success doesn't come from waiting for the perfect opportunity. It comes from making the most of the present moment, from seizing the chance to grow and improve, no matter where you are or what you've been through. So today, start by asking yourself, what do I want to create in my life? What is the one thing I can do today that will bring me closer to the person I want to become? You don't need to have all the answers right now. You just need to take the first step. And that step will lead to another and another, until you find yourself on a path of progress, growth, and success. The truth is, the hardest part of any journey is starting. The fear of failure, the doubt in your abilities, and the worry that you're not good enough, those are the things that keep you stuck. But none of those thoughts are real. They are just stories you've told yourself. And today is the day to rewrite those stories. You are capable. You are strong. You are worthy of every success that comes your way. And none of your past failures have the power to define your future unless you let them. In fact, your failures are the stepping stones to success. Every mistake, every setback is a lesson. It's an opportunity to learn, to grow, and to come back even stronger. Think about the people who inspire you. Think about the athletes, the entrepreneurs, the leaders, the creators who've achieved greatness. What do they have that you don't? The truth is, they have the same 24 hours in a day that you do. They face the same challenges, the same doubts, and the same fears. But what sets them apart is their mindset. They choose to take action. They choose to push through the hard times. They choose to believe in their own abilities, even when the world tells them they can't. So, today, choose to believe in yourself. Choose to take the steps, no matter how small, that will bring you closer to your dreams. Don't wait for the stars to align. Don't wait for everything to be perfect. Start right now with the tools you have, in the place you are. Every step forward, no matter how small, is progress. Remember, you don't have to be great to start, but you have to start to be great. The road to success is never straight. It's filled with twists, turns, and obstacles. But each of those challenges is an opportunity to become better, stronger, and more resilient. The key is to keep going. When you feel like giving up, when you feel like the road is too hard, that's when you have to keep pushing. You're stronger than you think, and you are capable of achieving more than you know. Today, make the decision to break free from the limitations you've placed on yourself. Don't let fear or self-doubt hold you back. Don't let the opinions of others dictate what you can or cannot do. You are the only one who gets to decide who you become. And the power to create the life you desire is in your hands. So, as you stand on the edge of a new day, Remember that the choices you make today will shape the person you become tomorrow. Choose wisely. Choose to act. Choose to believe in yourself. And choose to take that first step toward the life you've always wanted. You have everything inside of you to achieve greatness. It's not about waiting for the perfect moment. It's about making every moment perfect by doing something that moves you closer to your goals. Your time is now. Make today the day you commit to your future, the day you choose to rise above your doubts, and the day you take control of your destiny. Your dreams are waiting for you. It's time to go after them. You've got this. Let today be the beginning of your transformation.